Hello students, good morning to everyone. Once again, I welcomes you all in this online session. I would like to tell you that today we are at the end of third unit, and in today's session includes ER diagram for various systems like library management system, hospital management system, banking system and so on. You all already know that what is ER model? Entity relationship model describes the structure of database with the help of diagram, which is known as entity exists in system and the relationships between those entities relationship diagram. There are also you already knows that different facts related to the ER diagram model. ER model allows you to draw database design. It is easy to use graphical tool for modeling data. It is widely used in database design as well as it is a GUI representation of the logical structure of a database. It helps you to identify the entities. Let's start with the first ER diagram of library management system. Here you can see how to draw ER diagram of library management system. The figure shows entity relationship diagram which represents the model of library management system entity. The entity relationship diagram of library management system shows all the visual instrument of database tables and the relations between books, librarian, student, address and so on. It uses the structured data and to define the relationships between structured data groups of library management system functionalities. The main entities of the library management system are books, publisher, member and so on. In this diagram of library management system, which are the entities and their attributes? As I told you, there are three main entities in this diagram like book, publisher and member. You can call it student, and there are various attributes related to that entities. Like books are having different entities like available on, price of that book, title of the book, book ID, author. These are the various attributes of the entity book. You can take as per your requirement. Then the second one entity is publisher. Publisher having again various attributes like publication ID, address, name and so on. And the third one entity is member, that is you can call it as a student. Students are identified with the various attributes like member ID, member date, member type, address, name and expiry date. Likewise, when you are going to draw ER diagram of any system, first decide which are the main attributes of that system and simultaneously take various attributes of that entity. And you know what are the notations for ER diagram. That's why when you are drawing ER diagram, at that time use rectangle for the entity. After that, the attributes attached with the ellipse, and finally remaining is a relationship. What is the relationship between different entities? It is shown by the diamond. Here books and publisher having relationship published by. The book is published by whom is the relationship between book and the publisher. This is the overall diagram of library management system. Now we will see second one diagram, that is ER diagram of banking system. As usual, ER diagram is known as entity relationship diagram. It is used to analyze the structure of database. It shows the relationship between entities and their attributes. An ER model provides a means of communication. Here is the diagrammatic ER diagram of banking system. in which there are again main three entities like account, user and ATM. Again, there is a relationship between ATM and user, account and user. That is, account has user is the relationship between account and user, and ATM and user is having the relationship performs transaction. As per the previous diagram, the main entities are shown with the rectangle, relationship is shown with the diamond, and the entities are having different attributes that are drawn with the ellipse. In this ER diagram of bank has there are various descriptions like bank is always having a customer, that is user. Banks are identified by name, code, address of main office. Also here you can take another one attribute for bank like branches, and branches are identified by branch number, branch name, address and so on. After that, customers, that is users, are identified by name, ID, phone number, address. Here customer can have one or more accounts. Accounts are identified by account number, account type, balance, etc. And finally, the ATM having various attributes like ATM number, ATM cash limit, ATM place, etc. As I told you earlier, first of all, decide the main entities. After that, write down their attributes and then take a relationship between different entities and draw the diagram is in easiest way. In this way, this diagram represents the model of banking management system entity. The entity relationship diagram of banking management system shows all the visual instrument of database tables and the relations between account, user and ATM. It is used to structure data and to define the relationship between structured data groups of banking management system functionalities. The main entities of banking management system are account, user and ATM. And there are various attributes as I told you earlier. And this one is the last ER diagram of hospital management system. Here the same way will be followed, like first decide the entities of hospital management system, that are patient, hospital, medical record and doctor. After that, decide the attributes of that different entities, like patient is having different attributes like patient address, patient diagnosis, patient name, patient ID, etc. And hospital is having different attributes like hospital ID, hospital name, hospital address, hospital city, etc. After that, medical record is having different attributes like record ID, date of examination and problem of that particular person. And the last but not least, the doctor entity having different attributes like salary, qualification, doctor name, doctor ID. Then you can decide what is the relationship between different entities. Like patient has medical record is the relationship between patient and medical record. After that, hospital and doctor is having, again there is a one relationship between hospital and doctor, that is hospital has a doctor. Now, what is the relationship between patient and the hospital? The patient and hospital is having a relationship admitted in, that is patient is admitted in the hospital. Here one point is added, that is relationship type, that is one to one, one to many to one, many to many. These are the various different types of relationships, and here you can show which type of relationship is will be present be there. Like patient and medical record is having one to many relationship, like one patient is having multiple medical records After that, decide what is the relationship between, what type of relationship is there between patient and hospital. That is, there is a many to one relationship. How? Like number of patients will be there in a single hospital. The last one is hospital and doctor having which type of relationship. There is a one to many relationship, one hospital is having many doctors for different diagnosis of the patient. That's why here it's one to many relationship. This one is the perfect ER diagram. Also, you can use various types of attributes, like simple attribute, then composite attribute, single value attribute, null attribute, derived attribute, multivalued attribute, key attribute, non-key attribute. These are the types of attributes. You already know that, and you can use that types of attributes in the ER diagram fluent. For example, here key attributes are patient ID, hospital ID, doctor ID, record ID. These are the various examples of key attribute. These are the different examples of ER diagram. You can draw such type of diagrams, ER diagrams for your project also. Practice it. Practice these type of diagrams for your project. Here I conclude the third unit in short. In this unit, first you had seen what is entity set, what are the relationships. After that, representation of that entity's attributes, relationship attributes and relationship set. How to represent that entities and all. After that, generalization and aggregation, then structure of a relational database and different types of keys expressing MS to N relation. And the last one point you had seen, that is advantages of ER model, shortcomings of ER model, enhanced ER model, subtype and supertype, that is subclass and superclass, generalization, specialization. In this way, we had completed our third unit. And finally, I hope you all have achieved our unit outcomes from this unit. Like first one is, you all are able to represent identified entity set and their relationship in terms of tables for the given application system. The second one unit outcome is, you all are able to use relevant types of keys to establish the given types of relationship between tables. Next one is, you all are able to design ER diagram for the given application system. And last but not least, the unit outcome of third unit is, you all are able to identify the shortcomings of ER modeling approach for the given system to resolve it through ER approach, that is enhanced entity relationship approach. Here we completed our third unit, and in the next session we will meet with the new unit, that is relational database model in detail. Thank you so much.